What's up, everybody? It's me, Erica, and we are down here. What's going on? We are down here to talk about Wendy Williams, MeAgain McCain, and Jeffree Star. So, first thing is first, let's talk about Wendy Williams and Tabitha Brown. Well, first, let's talk about MeAgain McCain. We can talk about MeAgain McCain. What's on my list? MeAgain McCain. Let's talk about MeAgain McCain. She is leaving The View. She said that at the end of July, at the end of the season, this is going to be her last season. She is not coming back. She's not returning because of her family. Her family is in the DC area. Since the COVID, since everything pandemic, she had her little baby Liberty, and she is just really focusing on what's important to her. She wants to be around her family. She doesn't want to split time between New York and DC to possibly come back, for the next season. And so maybe I don't know, maybe she's going to go work at her husband's alt-right magazine that he got going on down there, the Federalist, is that what it's called? Maybe that's where she's going to go work, because all her talking points be from him. All the talking points MeAgain be on came from her husband and that little crew over there down to his place. What do I feel about that? I feel that they're going to have to get somebody as polarizing as her. One thing that I was online yesterday talking about it, and I saw Carlos King say, and I agree with him, where he said, when you get rid of the polarizing person, you need someone on there where everybody, it's like Kenya Moore, right? The polarizing person, there's like a group of people who like them, a group of people who don't like them. The things that they say, it like divides people down the middle. It doesn't matter. MeAgain had an opinion, and whether or not her opinion, I feel like MeAgain McCain, her opinions were solely based on if she could identify with it or if she could draw it back to her family. That's why we was calling her MeAgain McCain. Because, girl, everything don't have to come back to you. Everything that you relate to doesn't have to be related to you. Like, you can relate, and that's called empathy. You can relate to something without having to have gone through it, right? And it's called empathy. But it's funny because MeAgain could not find empathy unless if she was able to self-identify or bring it back around to either someone she knows, or it was very weird, like the things that she would say. And she was, given the job because of her father. Like, the epitome of white privilege is what MeAgain McCain embodies. Mediocre white woman who gets a job on a international platform, on a syndicated television show, live show, to talk about politics, in which the only experience of politics you have is your daddy, right? Only reason MeAgain McCain was given the job she was given is because her daddy, same as Abby, your daddy was in positions, and so people like, just give the girl a job. Just give the girl a job. Like they said yesterday when they were like saying goodbye to MeAgain, they were like, her father was like, okay, give her a chance. She can be a bit of an ass. No shit. Thanks for the warning, nigga. Thanks. Thank you. Every time they trended, it was because MeAgain said something. So they're going to need somebody else like that. They're going to need somebody who has a opposite view of it can't be an echo chamber. That is so boring. It is boring to have everybody on a panel. That's why on the Grapevine, what's his name? Oh my God. What's his name? Steven, was that his name? It was one black dude on the Grapevine who he had a completely different polarized, just a polar opposite view of the rest of the panel. I can't remember his name. But he's needed. Like, the people, he would drive the people crazy in the comments. But you need somebody who doesn't agree with everybody else. Echo chambers are boring. If you want echo chambers, go on Facebook. That's the best place for an echo chamber. Like that is like echo chamber book. You know what I'm saying? Like that is a place where you can go and everybody that has the same ideas and values and views as you, you can create that space over there where nobody is challenging you, nobody disagrees with you, nobody has a different opinion than you, and everybody is just going like this. Right? Nobody's like, girl, that don't make sense. And this is why it don't make sense. Right? They need that. They need that on The View. They cannot have an echo chamber, right? So she's leaving. Okay, great. But they're going to have to replace her because every time The View was trending, it was because something MeAgain said. So if that's what her contribution to the show was, I don't think it was anything else because the things that she would be saying, girl, what? Now, MeAgain is fun when she goes on Watch What Happens Live, but it's like she's the type of person that she can't see your point of view unless she relates to it or she can bring it back to her dad or her or some. It's like, unless I've gone through it, then I get it. And if I haven't gone through it, I don't get it. I don't fucking get it. I don't get it. And I'm not gonna get it, right? That's MeAgain McCain. The one thing I did not like about MeAgain McCain is she was disrespectful. And that's that white privilege, right? That's that white privilege. Now, you know who needs to be on the show with MeAgain McCain? Eboni K Williams. That's the bitch you want. That's where you belong. Eboni K Williams and MeAgain McCain on one show, baby. Now that is what I would like to see. Something like that. Because MeAgain McCain would say things and be utterly and completely disrespectful. And you, okay, well, fine. Fine. You don't want to hear what I have to say? Fine. Girl, no, we don't want to hear what you have to say because you just interrupted. That's one. Right? And because you interrupted, you feel like everybody needs to stop what they're doing and listen to you. Why? Because you're not going to say anything at all. You're really not going to say nothing. But be like, and because my father, girl. So that's what's going on. Shout out to MeAgain McCain. It's been real, girl. MeAgain McCain. She don't get it. So that's what she said. She's leaving for her family. I know they kind of happy over there. And they might be sad at The View because really she is the one that would make them trend all the time. But it wasn't for nothing. It was like for being disrespectful, telling people, yeah, it's your job to listen to me. It really isn't. We can mute your mic. It really isn't Joy's job. Like how disrespectful she was to Joy. Like, and I don't know if it's a cultural thing. I don't know what it is, but it's like, why are you talking like that? It's like a lack of respect, right? You can disagree with people and still, like toe the line and be respectful. Like you don't have to tell people that they need to listen to you. Like the things that she would say would be so ridiculous. Like, are you serious, MeAgain? Are you serious, girl, right now? You sound crazy. Remember that week? I don't remember what it was like during the pandemic. It was a week every single day MeAgain had a different hairstyle. And it was like a black-inspired hairstyle. She had her Chun-Li buns with the things coming down. Then she had like this rope braid coming down. She had her hair part, and then she had the little tendrils coming down on the side. Every day she had I was like, she got a black hairstylist. She had a different style every day. Y'all remember that? Has MeAgain ever worn color in her hair? I don't know. But it was crazy. MeAgain went through a whole pregnancy. We didn't see her at all. We didn't see her stomach at all. We didn't see her walk out. That's how long they've been gone we was in a pandemic or whatever. I'm trying to think of some other shit that MeAgain has done. MeAgain McCain, somebody needs to make a reel of all the shit that there's so many channels on YouTube where they just like make like every time MeAgain McCain was mad this week. And then it's just a bunch of clips. Oh God. You talk about white fragility and white privilege. It's just like, it's the embodiment of that. It's the embodiment of that. You really think you deserve to be on this show? Okay. Because your dad is MeAgain McCain. Your dad is John McCain? Really? Okay. And just rude as fuck. Just super rude. So we're going to see who they're going to replace her with. They should put Eboni on there. Eboni needs to be on The View. That's where Eboni Williams needs to go. She needs to be on The View. But then she'll probably complain and say that they tried to silence her or something like that. Then she might say, did y'all see Eboni on the Breakfast Club? I got to after she started like talking about like herself and stuff, when she stopped talking about RhoKnee. Don't nobody have y'all ever heard anybody call Real Housewives of New York RhoKnee? Do you know, y'all know she's a Virgo, right? Oh my God. September 9th, I think that's her birthday. I was like, oh, that's what it is, girl. You getting on my nerves. Like, I wanted to like Eboni. Like, I don't like Eboni on New York. Put it like that. She's very intense. And she was making it seem like, this is what she said. Hold on. I want y'all to hear what she said. It was so crazy. I was like, Eboni, you really feel like that? Like, where did you get that from? Where did you get that from? Listen. Mm-hmm. She said that black people were telling her, you have ruined our time watching Real Housewives of New York, and you should just be happy that they let your black ass come on this show. Nobody has ever told you that. I don't believe it. Y'all believe that? Do y'all believe that Eboni K Williams heard from people, just be happy they let your black ass on the show and be quiet and have a good time? She's lying. I don't know. I don't like that. I don't like when people get up there and be dishonest. I don't like that.
Just be happy to be there.
Lord
Why are you? No, but that's really how they feel.
Mm-hmm.
And
that's really how they feel. Is that really how they feel? Okay.
You've ruined my good time, and this is what. What? Go ahead.
No,
but that's what they say.
I was just reacting.
Yeah. No. They say like, you've ruined my good time, Eboni. We don't watch this show for anything but white people's foolishness, and we enjoy this white people's foolishness. And I'm a fan, y'all. I watched RhoKnee for 12 years straight.
Who calls it RhoKnee? Don't nobody, y'all call it RhoKnee. Andy doesn't even call it that. Nigga, who calls Real Housewives of New York by its hashtag? Like, I don't know anybody who like, I don't know. I was so like, ugh. I had second-hand embarrassment a lot when I'm watching Eboni.
It's a great, entertaining show.
Better than me.
Right. I know, and most black people I know now had never watched it before. But first of all, I'm a hell of a good time.
Well, we haven't seen it, Eboni. We have not seen you be a good time. You've been a stick in the mud. That's where you are. And we're not interested in that. Like, every time, it's not organic. I feel like you felt like Keely Williams, and you felt like you had a mission, and your mission was, on every episode, I'm going to make this about educating these white women on my black ass experience. And you are going to listen to me.
Number one, if you watch the whole episode, there's tons of that too. But people want to harp on the blackness of it all. But the black pushback I'm getting, Shar, are black people feeling like I am making them cringe, I am making them uncomfortable, and I am messing up their good, entertaining time. And this is what I've realized after.
And this is what she's realized after she had to go through hell. She had to go through hell on this show for y'all. And she has to listen to this. Listen to this, y'all. This is crazy to me. I'm sorry.
Reflection and being poured into by greats like Tesla Figaro,
right.
The good brother David Johns, Eugene Scott, just so many people. They're like, Eb, you know what you're doing? Is you're holding up a mirror to some of our kinfolk that let this bullshit, microaggression, white supremacy, casual or aggressive racism pass them by every day. And they don't say shit. And so when they see you saying shit, it's a reflection of what they're not doing in their daily life. And they're feeling attacked. They're feeling under siege by this example of you.
Bitch, not this bitch saying, you feel under siege, y'all.
Stepping into your power in a way that they themselves might not feel empowered to do so.
It's a self-importance for me. I'm all about, feeling important and being important. But girl, you, Joan of Arc, did not go out there, Rosa Parks, you did not go out there and do anything spectacular. You came on this television show and you were annoying. Sorry. Especially that last episode, Eboni. You were so annoying. So annoying. So, anyway, so I didn't mean to talk about Eboni K Williams. I wasn't going to talk about her. But Wendy Williams and Tabitha Brown.